doing a video here to this thing. Wait. Okay, so this was 2 years ago. We're not gonna do this. We're gonna find a vid. Sorry if I'm not doing that much vid. Hey, yo, what? Sorry if I'm not doing that much vids. But I'll find some videos to do. Reacting to a video. Okay, let me see here. This is for research. So yeah. This is for a research video. I do not know what I'm gonna pick. What the? Okay, meanwhile. Okay, we'll be doing this Bright Side series. 4 months ago, we'll do that. And then we'll do another video probably. So yeah, and bro, stop. And by the way, if you guys see these videos on your trades before, watch this video before you turn 18, bro. Hurry up! Don't click on it, bro. It's just not to be rude, but it's just like, let me show you guys. Okay. Let me show you guys.
Watch this video before you turn 18. Yep, only people whose age is less than 18 years are allowed to watch this video. Yes, no adults. Why? Why only people less than 18 years can watch this video? Well, it is because in this video I have 3 super hard challenges for you. And
bro,
challenge,
yeah, that's what I said. 3 super hard challenges. It's probably gonna say subscribe. Second challenge, like, and then some kind of other challenge. But yeah, don't fall for those, bro. It's your decision, but I'm not gonna do those videos. But here it is. If we had a new home, what would our new home, Earth 2.0. And there actually is, to my research, I've researched this before. To my research, there is one close to being the second Earth. So basically, the Earth's twin. Yeah, basically that.
We've discovered Kepler-22b, a small exoplanet in the Cygnus constellation. Seems like
you can pause this video if you want, but here.
It's actually a big deal. This is the first
I'm just gonna restart it because I talked. Okay. Come on.
We've discovered Kepler-22b, a small exoplanet in the Cygnus constellation.
Yeah.
Seems like nothing important, right? But it's actually a big deal.
Space is really important.
This is the first planet located in the habitable zone that was found by the Kepler telescope.
Yeah.
In other words,
I didn't know
there
that.
may be water on this planet. And if there's water, there may be life. Kepler-22b can become our new potential home.
Yeah,
so
it could
let's
be.
take a closer look at it. Actually, discovering new planets is not easy at all. Not all of them can be seen through our super cool telescopes, even the almighty Hubble. Sometimes the stars are so small
I don't know what a Hubble is,
hard
bro.
to find them on a map. The same thing happened with Kepler-22. In such cases, scientists have to use a special method. First, they take a bunch of photos of the star in different periods of time. Then, they look at them and think, are there any dark dots on this star somewhere? And if they find one, that might be a planet.
Right here.
These photos actually help us to discover some very important stuff.
Yeah, it's really...
First of all, this planet exists. Secondly, here
See
is
that?
its size, radius, and proximity to the star. And finally, will we be able to live there?
That's... Oh, I thought
Now,
that
we know
was...
that Kepler-22b is very similar to our planet and could potentially become a second Earth.
Yeah,
It's also very close to us, only 635 light years away. Yeah, it's about 3 quadrillion miles. but this is one of the closest options. Kepler-22, the star of Kepler-22b.
Okay, in 5 billion years, because the sun's gonna go down in 5 billion years, in 5 billion years, if the sun is out, I'll be going to Kepler-22b if there's life, bro. Because that's the closest planet, to our, closest planet to our our whole solar system. So, just to tell you, if the sun exploded, there's 2 options we are gonna go. We're gonna go hide in bunkers for cold, to not get cold and stuff, like underground, or we're just all gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna all die, and Jesus is gonna save us. Or the third option, we may move to Kepler-22b. Kepler-22b, yeah. We may move there. Those are the 3 options in 5 billion years. That's going to happen, by the way, if you guys are curious. So let's move on.
Is a yellow dwarf. It's very, very similar to our sun. The same size, the same radius. Even the age is almost the same. 4 billion years. The difference is only in luminosity. It's about 20% dimmer than the sun. So, no matter how much you strain your eyes, you won't see this star in the night sky. The planet Kepler-22b is about 2.4 times larger than our Earth, and that's pretty good. More radius means more potential water and space to live.
Yeah.
Although going from one city to another would take a while.
Yeah.
It's scary to even imagine a 3-day-long plane flight. We don't know the exact mass of this planet, but scientists think it's bigger than Earth's. Actually, the mass of Kepler-22b can be up to 36 times greater than that of our planet. What does it mean?
Big number.
Vigorous gravity. If the planet is 36 times heavier than Earth, then gravity there will be about 6 times stronger. Can you barely lift 20 pounds of potatoes? Try 120. Not to mention that you yourself can become much heavier on that planet.
Yeah.
You'll have to get incredibly pumped up just to walk there. You have to literally turn yourself into a bodybuilder just to get to work. The worst thing is that with such gravity, it'd be incredibly difficult for plants to survive there. They'd need at least a little freedom to rise up from the ground. And animals. Our dogs and cats would have to turn into little balls of muscle to survive there. But if this planet has its own animals or other inhabitants, we can roughly imagine what they may look like. They probably have a lot of legs to make moving easier. They aren't really tall, but they're very massive and extremely strong. Muscular giant spiders? Could be worse, I guess. The good news is that this is all unconfirmed information. If we're very lucky, and gravity there turns out to be just a bit stronger than Earth's, then, of course, it'll be much easier to live there. The next thing we know about Kepler-22b is that it's about 15% closer to its star than we are to the sun. If Kepler-22b existed in our solar system, it would be located somewhere between Earth and Venus.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we're all going to burn?
No.
No, silly. As I mentioned before, the star Kepler-22 is pretty cold, just some 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's why we can assume that the temperatures on Kepler-22b will be about the same as we have on Earth.
Just to tell you guys, in 5 billion years, we might be human/robot. Because I heard in the future, like your arm right here, they may put like a thing for pay checking and stuff. Like, imagine you're on dinner and then you don't want to do it with your credit card. They're going to put chips, if you want, in your hand so that you can just be like, done, on the little thing, and then you can pay with your arm instead somehow. In the future, they're going to figure that out.
If the planet orbits its star the same way Earth orbits the sun, which we don't actually know, Kepler-22b can rotate around its star on its side. Like, for example, Uranus. What? didn't you know Uranus is actually lying on its side? Also,
Yeah.
look at its rings.
I did know.
Yes, Uranus also has rings, like Saturn,
Yeah,
but
it
they're
does.
vertical. The universe is truly a mysterious place.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, Mom.
if Kepler
Okay,
22b
that's
is
just
really
okay.
something like
That's
that,
just my mom.
then the weather on the planet will be, to put it mildly, not very good. Incredibly cold winters will be regularly followed by hot summers. And, just like with tidally locked planets, we'd be able to live more or less comfortably only on the narrow piece of land between these two crazy
Let's just do it for
sides.
5 more
Let's
minutes,
hope
and then this
that
is part
this is
1.
not the case and the planet rotates normally. But it's not all that bad. Studies show that there may be an ocean on Kepler 22b.
Yeah.
You already
There may
know
be.
that water means life, but in this case, it's also a big plus
Yeah.
because a planet covered
It
by
is.
an ocean always has more stable temperatures. The water absorbs some of the heat and distributes it evenly across the planet. The hot parts cool down, and the icy ones warm up. By the way, that's exactly what happened to Earth billions of years ago. When our planet started getting its first little puddles, our beloved moon helped these puddles to spread all over the planet. Thanks to this, a burning horror that used to be our Earth turned into a cute little ball full of life.
Oh, yay.
So, if Kepler 22b has water but no atmosphere, scientists think that the average temperature there could be around 12 degrees Fahrenheit. But if there's also an Earth-like atmosphere, then the temperature can reach 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be nice. And finally, 1 year there is equal to 290 Earth days,
Oh.
about 9 months. The planet has no natural satellites, so unfortunately, we'd have to say goodbye to a beautiful view of the moon. On the
No.
bright side, we'd probably be able to see the sun as a distant little star. We could admire it in the night sky, remembering our home. Well, not hiding from giant spiders.
This video's kind
And
of
this
funny.
is all that we know at the moment. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult to explore such planets. So, there's a lot of very important data that we don't know. For example, what kind of planet is this anyway? Yep, we're missing the most important information about Kepler 22b. We don't know if it's a rocky planet or not. And if not, then all the previously mentioned information means nothing. It may turn out to be a gas planet, or a planet covered with gas but with a solid core, like Neptune, or a water world covered with a giant ocean. In this case, it better be a water planet. Then at least we could build some kind of underwater city there. We could filter the water and eat fish, until we evolve into an amphibious species.
Yeah.
Does it even count as evolution if we go back to our roots? Scientists, however, think that Kepler 22b may turn out to be a Neptune-like planet.
Yeah.
Some
And maybe.
astronomers have even assigned the planet to a category of mini-Neptunes. Yes, this is a real planetary category. But this
Mini
hasn't
Nep-
been proven yet. But even if, fortunately for us, Kepler 22b turns out to be a rocky planet, we still don't know what the atmosphere is like there. Does it exist at all? What if it turns out to be something like the atmosphere of Venus, which is more toxic than your ex? Then we'd have to dig deep underground
That's a
to
roast right there.
survive on this planet. And then we'd have to come up
What
with
did
a
he
heat
just
source,
say? He said
because it's
more
pretty
toxic
cold
than your
underground.
ex? Bro,
Let's hope this won't be the case. There are many possibilities with Kepler 22b. So far, we don't have a clear answer. But let's hope that scientists will find it before we load the first people into shuttles and send them to conquer Kepler 22b. That would be
we.
awkward if it turns out to be a gas planet, or something like that.
I have a theory. What if when we. Like, what if right after we left, like the last person who left, and there was like one last person, and then and this would be kind of funny, and then when they did it, then they would go and then like they would produce the whole life again and be like the thing where Jesus created us and stuff like that. It'd be that, but basically like whoever they would like their girlfriend and them would still be there, and they created life. Wouldn't that kind of be funny? Then everyone would probably, like, 1 billion people were on the Earth. Yeah. They would literally have the whole Earth to themselves. There's 8 billion people here. So that means that there'll be 9 billion when they want to join us in Kepler, chilling in the underwater world. Meanwhile, on Earth, they get to be chilling on land. Meanwhile, we have to go underwater always, bro. So let's just start the video too.
Life that we are certain about so far in the entire universe is on planet Earth. Whether that life is intelligent is, let's say, arguable. But anyway, it's not surprising that we're tirelessly searching for life on other planets. So far, they've discovered more than 4,000 of them. But what's
This is part 1, by the
cooler,
way.
NASA has compiled a new list of 24 planets that aren't just Earth-like, they're better. The conditions on them are so good that they're more comfortable than on our planet. So let's examine some of them. KOI 5715.01. Let's be coy, shall we? This wonderful planet is in the constellation Cygnus. And why is it so wonderful? Well, our sun is a yellow dwarf. And sorry, sun, even though you're not bad at supporting life, there are some stars that can do it better. Nothing personal. The planet KOI 5715.01 orbits near an orange dwarf. Orange dwarfs are stars slightly smaller than our sun and have a little lower luminosity. Did you like the alliteration
Okay,
there?
here's 10. Okay, so I told you for 5 more minutes, that's 5 minutes. So that's 5 or 10, so remind me that, guys. So, yeah, bye, guys.